Hey guys, non-road user here again with another video for you. I'm rather pleased with myself today because this morning I took the downtown bus and went into cash converters. It's a receipt, well, the back of the receipt anyway. And in cash converters I purchased the camera that I'm recording this video on, and it is the JVC Everio, is that? Sorry, I haven't got my glasses on. Looks like Everio GZ-MG132EK, including case. And there's a case, nice little case with a shoulder strap. I'll put an image of the camera on this video somewhere so you can see what it looks like. It's standard definition, it's not HD, but that doesn't particularly bother me. You know, look guys, what do you want for £35? Okay, and that included the case, the charger, the TV cable and the HDMI cable to hook it up to my computer. Okay, so there's a receipt. Okay, can you see that? £35. Marvellous. Now I've got to say that me being a rather oldish sort of chap, when my first son was born back in the early 80s, I had a video camera that looked like something that would come out of a TV studio, right? The thing was massive and it was heavy, and that was just the camera. Okay, the recorder, which you shoved a VHS blank videotape into, was even heavier. You know, I mean, they called it portable. Okay, well, it was portable. You know, it was run on rechargeable batteries, but you kind of done your back in carrying all this stuff around, you know, and I did that, you know, which is probably why I've got a bad back. But there you go, that's another story. But it doesn't matter, because I got footage of my first son, which is irreplaceable. You know, I mean, look guys, if you've got kids, okay, and the technology these days, you know, look, this thing I've got now, I could virtually put it in my pocket, okay, compared to what I was using back in the early 80s. You know, this is fantastic stuff. You know, if you've got young kids, I would strongly advise you to video them, because the memories, they don't fade, but you never truly get them back unless they're on video. And with video you can share them with, you know, the family members and so forth, friends, whoever. So that's kind of what I was doing back in the early 80s. And so coming back to this camera that I'm recording this on now, okay, it's not high definition, but I'm not particularly bothered about that. It's set currently to the highest video recording quality setting, and that's pretty good for me. It's certainly, I did a test recording earlier and played it back on my computer, and it certainly surpasses the quality that I was getting back in the early 80s on VHS tape. Okay, and this camera apparently has an inbuilt 30 gig hard drive, which I'm not sure exactly how long that gives me on this highest quality, but it's certainly within hours of recording time. I'm just looking at the screen because obviously with this one, unlike my other camera, I can actually flip the video display around, so I can actually see myself recording this stuff now. And it says on the screen currently that I can record for 7 hours and 7 minutes. Now, absolutely unbelievable, because again, going back to the early 80s, I think the maximum time on video back then, and this is prior to long play video, it was just standard play video only. I think the maximum time back then was 3 hours, you know, provided the battery held up on this portable stuff. So, you know, this is just absolutely unbelievable to me, you know, as an old person, shall we say, for want of a better term. You know, excuse me, unbelievable. The technology, and you know, the technology I'm using, like, this thing cost me £35 in cash converters, okay, with a 2-month guarantee, by the way, that if anything goes pear-shaped within the 2 months of the receipt that I've got, I just take the thing back. Well, you know, the other camcorder that I was using in my previous videos was a Vivitar. I can't remember the model number, but it was purportedly 720H. No, not HP. That's not a tomato sauce. It's a sauce that you put on your dinner. 720p HD was what it purported to be. And the image quality wasn't too bad. The problem that I had with it was the audio quality. I'm sure if you go to some of my previous videos, you'll notice that there's like a the start of the videos, and that was a little bit annoying. And plus the fact that the thing only had a 4 gig SD card in it, and it used to dump out of, you know, just kind of, you know, it had a mind of its own. It would suddenly decide that it was going to, you know, I want to stop recording now and, you know, stuff for you, right? So it wasn't the best. But on the upside of it, I could actually put it in my pocket with relative ease. Now, this camera I've got now, this JVC whatever it is, I could at a push get it in my pocket, but it would be slightly cumbersome. But, you know, okay. So what I've got to decide between is, do I want a reliable camera, like I'm hoping that this one will be, this new JVC, or new to me, JVC, or do I want something that will fit in my pocket and decide to, stop recording when it feels like it. Well, for me that's a no-brainer. Okay, I want reliability. I want to be able to press record on a camera and know that it's going to record for a fairly reasonable amount of time. Okay, and I'm hoping that this camera that I've got now is going to give me that, what I need. Okay, so yeah, in conclusion, absolutely over the moon with this thing. It fits on my tripod that I already had. As you can see, it's mounted on the tripod now. Came with all the stuff I need. Obviously the guy who owned it before I did, his settings weren't to my liking. Well, obviously I understand that. I've changed a few settings, upped the video quality that he had it set on, changed the setting that he had wind disturbance on the microphone switched off. I've turned that on. Various other things that, it's all like, I guess it's when you buy a house, you kind of go in and you say, well, I don't like that wallpaper or whatever, so you change it, right? So, video camera, the same thing. So I've changed stuff around, and I have to say at the moment, I'm absolutely over the moon with this thing. It's, I'm sure you'll agree, go back and watch my previous video to this one, right? The sound quality, because like I say, I did a test recording earlier, and this thing, by the way, has apparently a stereo microphone built into the front of it, and the clarity between the two, I mean, alright, so just to put this into perspective, the other camera that I was doing my videos on was, as I say, the Vivitar, and that cost me £39, brand new. Okay, now this one that I'm doing a video on now, which I've just purchased from Cash Converters for £35, right? There's just no comparison, at all. Alright, so it's not high definition, but I think it's as near as damn it, particularly on this highest setting video quality that I've got it on. But the sound quality was more important to me, and I think you'll agree there is the difference between the two are just worlds apart. It's just, I'm just absolutely blown away with this thing. Excuse me again. So yeah, I guess guys, I've got myself a bit of a bargain here. Let's touch wood. Everything goes well, the thing doesn't pack up just after the 2 months window that I've got to take it back. And sorry guys, I'm just in a happy mood. Got myself a decent camera at last. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm an on-road user. Have a great evening. By the way, I normally tell you the date and time, don't I? I forgot about that. It is the 1st of July 2014, and the time currently is 7 PM. Have a great evening guys. Take care. Catch you later.